Bad birth control and a broken condom and a big decision made next. You hear a note of solemnness. 95, it's not a day for optimists. Without an incubator, I might be some morality plays consequence. Cosmic joke punchline, but not the most prosocial sometime. One life, one try, 40 dead for each person alive. Come to some sign, a million never existing for each step in the bloodline. Unkind, identity is shaped in the mix of a magic moment. One egg meets a million conflicting spermatozoa. One chance for a name to be chosen off of a list. Most people don't get to exist, it's the pits. But if there'd been some kind of jostle or sneeze instead of my novelist steez, there'd be some more novel debris. But that man would have an egg that's in common with me. Is that enough for us to have the same consciousness gleaned to the same constant degree or not? Would it be me with different thoughts or not me? Sometimes I feel people watching at my back and can't drop free. A trillion goes to every real person, it's multiplicative. Fuck, I'm sick of it. Come give me some stuff that isn't this. From the void, a million different emissary infants. For anything to have a state, that shit is very twisted. And everything that is has gone through Scylla and Charybdis. And everything that isn't might be somewhere very different. A function of potentials to capacity. World lines trace shapes in higher dimensional tapestries. Don't ask me please, nature does the hard limits. Dark physics gives you so much greater than a star pittance. Art's image. When I was in college, I wanted the life nomadic. Thought that maybe I could have it, gutter punkish, self-serving. A dozen weeks of research getting up to something well-versed. And wanted to be free except it wasn't on the bell curve. You can never know which road's less traveled, and that has made all the difference. Hope since raveled. Kid reading SF become precocious, dazzled them. Metaphysics overcome with new rows of scaffolding. And between all my selves, each millennium flies perceptual time. How many of me dead, how many alive? If some atoms on accident reform the shape of my brain at this moment, would my flow then be wavered the same? Would it be me with different thoughts or not me? Sometimes I feel people watching at my back and can't drop free. A trillion goes to every real person, it's multiplicative. Fuck, I'm sick of it. Come give me some stuff that isn't this. From the void, a million different emissary infants. For anything to have a state, that shit is very twisted. And everything that is has gone through Scylla and Charybdis. And everything that isn't keeps on whistling in the distance. Somewhere else this song's called Branches on the Tree of Time. Less about the lost hours and chances of a re-revive. But I thought that Borges would spark up an indie vibe with this. And if I seem to blow, then it's simply my windy mindedness. Both all core actors chumming around, Gant summon a rum drum strum trumming a hump to dump, while Tufa monster nup. Dude devolves to stuff that students call a bluff, but you applaud the fuck.